Drum roll, please. Tina! Dun dun! This is Tina.
We did it.
Our baby.
Yeah. After 10 years of talking about van life.
6 months of trying to find the right van. Lots of poopy vans.
Questionable vans. We found this.
Yep.
We'll go into the full specs and full details, but yeah, this is it as it stands. You'll see here the footage that I'm going to overlay. What it looks like inside, it's a bare shell, so it's a blank canvas for us, which is intimidating, but at the same time,
Super
very exciting because we can put our own stamp on it. So
I was up all night, I couldn't fall asleep. I was so excited. All I wanted to do was be with Tina. First thing I wanted to do this morning, babe.
just come see
Go
Tina.
see Tina.
I didn't even get a morning kiss.
No, but sending pictures as if it was our newborn baby to everybody. Come look at Tina. It is though. Our parents.
It's our life. It's our home and our transportation for the foreseeable future. So we'll go into our plans a little bit deeper, but for now, watch us turn this beast into our home.
Yeah, which is super exciting. Okay, we're very, very excited. We just bought our van that we've been dreaming of for so long, and so this is our first outing. We're going to Harbor Freight's.
That's the one, yeah, Harbor Freight Tools.
It's just a bit cheaper than Lowe's and Home Depot, and just because we dropped
we spent all our money on the van, so now we've got to convert it.
Yeah, we got to get some good tools and start it up today, so we're going to go to the hardware store and get some bits for us.
The double vlog. Where have you gone? What are you doing?
Where's the next stop, baby?
So we only got one key with the van, so it's a little bit sketchy only having one key in a 1990 van, because it takes a bit of persuasion to get the door open, and every time we open the door it spends a little bit more, so we're gonna try go get a key cut, which is really boring.
Busy bees.
And busy bees in our local town, so we'll see what they say.
Step into our office.
It's not our office just yet. It's hopefully one day it's our office. No, it's a bit groovy at the minute. It's cool. It's a bit groovy. Don't feel my bum.
So this is inside of Tina.
This is inside of Tina.
Here, I'll step out a bit so you can see.
So I've just took the trims off the side because we've decided we're going to clad some bits, put some nice wood on, stain it a nice colour. I'm not going to get too much into design yet, but a lot of it will be covered by the bed because we're going for a permanent bed. So with this, what we've done is both doors, I've just took off the trim, as you can see there. I've took the trim off and give it all a good wipe, a good clean. This is a 1990 van. There's not a speck of rust or anything inside these doors. It is pristine. So we've really looked out with the body. We don't know about the engine yet, but the body is solid. So we'll clad over these and maybe put some shelves in here or cupboards or something like that, but we don't need the trim, so we got rid of the trim.
Already hard at work.
So we've made some progress. We've took all this side out, so we've took all the existing trim out of the van. We didn't film it because we're going to film this side. We'll just time lapse it because I know it's not the most entertaining thing to watch. But yeah, we're taking all this off so we can re-insulate the van, because as you can imagine, it's 33 years old, the insulation, so it's a bit crusty. We're also designing, if we want to like cover some windows up, because we can actually panel over them. We do want some privacy. We were unsure whether to go for curtains or if we were just going to ply it, because then I can put more cupboards up here, more storage space, which we're definitely going to need. So the job today is just try and get as much out the van as we can, because once it's all a bare shell, we can start insulating the floor, which we've already bought. We've got everything to do that. We can do that, then we can start building. You videoing me with your granddad's camera, with your granddad's drill?
I am.
Sorry, Gramps, but
Sorry, Tot.
it was Chanel's idea.
It was. You can blame me.
So I think this is just like a really bad 90s design, and basically you pull that up, flip that, and heat comes out. But I've just took it off, and underneath, if you can see in there, there's like, that's your radiator basically, if you want to simplify it. But then this, whoops, this is like sort of aimed up. So what I'm thinking is we just put a grill across here, and then heat will just rise up out of it, because we're not...
Can we grill some veggies on it?
I don't think it'd be that hot. But I think the whole point of this is so it fire, because this would have had like 3 rows of seats, and it's one would fire backwards, one would fire the middle, one fire forward, so everybody's getting nice cozy warm feet. We just want the whole thing to be warm, so I think it'll just come up. And if I'm wrong, then I'm wrong, but that's what I'm gonna do.
That's van life, baby.
Yeah.
Real? Alright, so I just went to go get this, which used to be my rock collection, but I thought it was perfect for keeping all of our nuts and bolts.
I feel like we need to insert that comedy bit where he's like, I'm not I like rocks.
I like rocks. And right as I came back, he was like, I knew that's exactly what you were going to get. Because right when I said it, he said he thought the same thing. My rock box. I think I just got them at, I think Michael's, but it's such a good idea for all these little bits, just to store everything
And
nice
it's
and tidy.
probably cheaper than Home Depot, but don't hold me to that. Or B&Q if you're in England.
See? I knew I was keeping this for something.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's a good point actually, if you're not from America, because obviously
You are not.
I am not. Let's try and keep them in size if we can.
Yeah, these ones.
But yeah, so we have the option here of like Home Depot, Harbour Freight, and Lowe's.
Lowe's.
In England, you've got B&Q, or B&Q. No, you have like Screwfix and stuff. I guess Harbour Freight would be like Screwfix, but B&Q is probably your closest to
Here.
Home Depot.
Yeah.
I can't get my words out.
It's alright. It's a tiresome day. We're very tired today.
We're very tired, but we're cracking on because we
need
believe it
to.
or not, we do have a timeline for this van.
Right.
Well, we think we do, we don't know, so we're just trying to get it done. Right, so this is as empty as you're going to see the van.
There you go.
We're done. Blank
I'll
that
rip
out.
that
I don't know
bit.
if you're allowed. I don't know if you're allowed them on YouTube. So
It's cotton candy.
it's so this is it. This is as stripped out as it's going to get. I mean, we're going to take this off the floor, obviously, but what do you think?
I love it. It's kind of exciting to see. I know it looks a bit scary, but it's exciting to see it all shelled out because it's a blank slate.
Sure
It's a
is.
blank canvas. We can do anything we want with it. So we're up for the job. We're excited. I'm excited. Oh yeah, I was thinking that too. All right. I don't think the camera can see it, but there's just crud everywhere.
Yeah, but after this, everything's out.
Right.
And then it's just putting stuff in, so
Yeah.
chilling.
All right. Right, babe. So what have we just done?
So probably in the last shot you saw we had carpet in. So we've took the carpet out, we've took the underlay out.
There's the underlay.
And then this is the insulation, but it's like, it's 33 years old. It's grim. So yes,
Give it a little closer look, see?
Yeah, I mean, it's just full of moisture. It's 33 years old, but I mean, look at this. Like, this is, find me a 33-year-old van.
That looks that immaculate.
It's like that. Very happy with it. We've not, knock on wood, I know it's not wood, we've not discovered any dirty bits yet.
Problematic areas.
Yeah, we're doing well.
She'll do some work, you know.
She needs tidying up. She's an old gal. She's an old gal, but I think so far we're getting pretty lucky. We're just gonna do this. This is the I don't want to say the boring jobs. It's all fun, but it's tedious and dirty.
It's kind of fun though.
Yeah, it is. It's rewarding, but I just can't wait to get building. But once we've done this,
I mean, have you ever just had a piece of like something that you could just rip out and you don't need to be, does that make sense? Like you could just, we can tear up these floors and we don't need them. Like that's the fun bit. Kind of like going somewhere to like hit things or break things.
I guess so,
like
yeah.
You just rip this out.
Yeah, like we don't have to use it again.
Right. Like it was fun to rip that out.
Yeah, taking things out that you have to reuse.
And you have to be like nitty gritty and like careful with everything.
Yeah. We're not reusing anything, are we?
No, because we're gonna completely refurbish this bit. We're gonna insulate the bottom bit because this is just
These
like
are gonna
you
be
said,
panels.
full of moisture.
And the panels, the old panels, all we're using them for is stencils, and then they can go. So yeah, so at the minute we're doing all right. The only problem we're running into now is here in the States, which is different to England, is in England we can take things to the skip for free. I guess it's kind of just included in your taxes, whereas if here, every time you go, whether you take one bin bag or a full van, it's $90.
Wah, wah, wah.
So we're kind of just filling Chanel's, Nana and Grandad's bins up at the moment.
Which I'm sure they'll love.
But yeah, we need to crack on.
Crack on. Right, ready?
Yeah. So,
1, 2, 3, action.
as you can see, we're in a bare shell now.
She's a beaut.
It should scare us, but I think it's exciting us because it's like all the old crusty stuff's gone now.
And he thought that it was going to be very crusty underneath, but
It's like new.
Gorgeous.
It's like it's just come out of the showroom. We need to stop using crusty.
yeah, we'll think of
We
a
need
different word.
a different word for crusty.
Rusty?
No, because it's not rusty. But yeah, so now the next step is obviously redoing what we just did. So we've got to...
But this was the exciting bit. This was such a huge bit because now we have the baseline to start everything.
Now we're building.
Now we're actually building.
Now we're playing Sims.
Get all the old stuff out. Yes. Real life Sims right here.
Vanlife Sims.
But we got all the old stuff out. Now we can get all the new stuff in and start building.
So we're obviously going to insulate it with more modern day insulation, which we'll obviously go through the steps of. Underlay, and then some nice either laminate flooring or vinyl flooring. We've not quite decided yet. Whatever's probably more cost effective. And then we go from there. Then we
Crack on?
Then we go.
Exciting bits. But this is what we needed to do first before we could do.
Yeah, we have to do the
pretty
floor.
much anything.
We have to do the floor. I missed out a key part of the floor there. Plywood. We have to put plywood on the floor. The whole point of us doing the floor is to put plywood because we can't attach. So obviously we're going to be building like kitchen units. We're going to be building a bed. We can't do any of that
until we get the baseline down.
Yeah, because we have to screw it to the floor.
Right.
We don't want to screw it to metal. So
Yep.
we have to do the floor.
But it was exciting, honestly. I thought
We've done a lot.
I
We've
didn't
done a lot.
intend in going in, because today we were a bit tired and we were just like, let's just do some bits in the van, and I didn't intend to do everything, but we did.
We've done it all.
And
I mean, we
was
won't
super
turn the camera
exciting.
around and show you what's behind
Over
the camera
there.
right now because it's an absolute mess. And the driveway is still
A
full
hot
of
mess as
stuff.
well.
Yeah. A hot mess is much better, was what I was going to say.
Yeah.
So now we have to get it all in before it rains in Southern California.
Because the weather is very back and forth. But it's exciting. We're excited, and this was just the start. And yeah, we're really excited to start. Yeah.
Let's go.
Mm.
That was really sharp. Right, Chanel. She's off. Oh, that's not an appropriate shot for YouTube at all.
Is that okay?
DIY Chanel.
I'm trying to see, maybe I can do that.
I wouldn't usually be talking over this, but I feel like with our masks on we'll just be really muffled.
Yeah.
But if you can hear us, this glue is fantastic stuff but horrible stuff. Like once it's down, it's down. But if you're wondering, it's 3M spray adhesive. There's tons of different out on the market like Gorilla Glue and stuff like that, but we just opted for 3M.
Alright, now this piece right here, I just need the scissors to cut this bit because that's excess.
Yeah, no worries. Good job, Bob.
Perfect. I think we've done a pretty good job. What do you say?
I think we've done it. Oh, I was going to swear then. I think we've done a very good job. No, I mean, obviously it's not finished, but I think this was one of the things that I was not looking forward to. I was like, I've seen other people do it and it always looks really awkward, but we just opted for an easy option like spray adhesive, roll out insulation, cut it to shape, spray the bed.
And the first roll that we got, I mean, how long was the roll that we got?
Yeah, this is only one roll. And
it pretty much covered all of it, even the bits over here. We just have a few on that side and over here to do, but I'm proud of us.
Yeah,
we did it.
Yeah, we did a good job.
We did. For first timers, I think so too.
Yeah, I mean, we'll find out when we're in Alaska and we're absolutely freezing, you know. But
exactly.
I think for California,
we've done a pretty alright job.
We should be alright.
Alright, okay, so today we are focusing on the floor. This, let me just bring this back here. We just put a blanket down because the wood chips are a bit prickly. But anyway, so this is what we're going to put on top of the insulation of the floor. It doesn't fit all of the parts of the van, so we just grabbed an old cardboard box and we just fit it to the frame. So when it comes time to cutting, it'll be perfectly even and we can just slot them into the floor. into the floor. Into the floor. So that was what we were working on right now, just trying to fit everything in because there's some spots that are a bit tricky, but the cardboard helps a lot. And we have our passenger friend Nug here.
Doing our dog sitting duties today.
So that's been fun to have him. So yeah, next is to use a jigsaw and cut all the pieces. But unfortunately that's in the back of my grandma's car, so we need to wait for her to get home so that we can do that. So we've just done this now. Next, we're gonna focus on the insulation and the walls because they're a bit janky. We're just gonna glue them to fit so they don't get all crinkly on the bottom and all weird and wiggly. So that's what we're gonna do next.
Weird and wiggly.
Weird and wiggly.
Since you last saw, I guess we've got a lot more done. So like, we've cut out all the wood into shape to create a base. Basically, like we've insulated already. Now we'll put a floor in. And we're just basically now gluing, so I'm using wood glue to secure it and then just putting screws in each corner just to make sure nothing slides around, because this is going to be the base for the beds, the kitchen, like everything is going to attach to this. So yeah, we'll show you how we're doing it. It's a nice simple way. Whether it's the right way, I don't know, but
It's
it
our
seems
way.
to be working, yeah.
Hi. Let's see if she fits. Moment of truth.
Go figure it out.
Hey! Well done. High five. How's she fitting?
I'm not a carpenter, but it's alright.
Like a glove.
Is that right? If I pushed it or that stops it, you gotta do it at the top.
Are you filming?
Okay, now I am. I don't think I was before.
Voila. We have a beautiful masterpiece.
Like ice in a cake.
So far today we had to go to Home Depot and get some extra ply because this is going to be for the sides of the van. And inside the van we took well, it was like the side part of the van. What was it? Those, and we just used it to stencil everything out so that it would fit perfectly and even in the sides of the van. So these holes that you see here, this is for all the heat vents. This is, what would you call this?
The wheel arch.
The wheel arch. We unfortunately
We learned a lesson, but we gained a table out of it.
Don't mind the skateboard, but yeah, we accidentally stenciled it the wrong way, so we had to end up doing it the other side as well.
But we gained a table.
Exactly.
We now have a table, so it's all right.
Look at it. I'll show you. But we got this, and we thought we'll put it on the back of the door right there, and it can come down like a table. So really, every mistake is just
that's okay, yeah.
a lesson, you know? We got a table out of it.
So I guess the main question that people are going to ask is, why have you done that when you already had trim?
We didn't want that because we wanted to clad everything. Is that how you say it?
Yeah.
Or just board everything up just so we have a little bit more privacy.
We're going over the windows as well.
We are.
So these trim basically didn't go over the windows. On top of them, there was a plastic trim that sat around the windows, like here. But we're going from the bottom
straight up,
right up to the top and covering the window. Excuse me. And covering the windows completely.
So that's what we've been up to today. It feels like I think it's already like 3 or 4. I haven't even looked at the time really. It feels like we've been doing.
I feel like we didn't start though till lunch. So I feel like we made good progress.
Like 10, 11, maybe. But good progress nevertheless. We got everything.
All the floor's in. Yeah, the floor's in. I mean, Don't judge us too hard, but we're getting there.
Yeah,
It still looks like we're nowhere, but we are. It's coming on fast now.
I think we learned, and he's right, that we're just gonna do everything at once. So we're just gonna do all the cutting at once.
I guess the main thing as well to take away from this is when you see people online converting vans, they'll do the floor, they'll do the sides, and then it's just like magic. YouTube magic is done. It's not that easy. Like, we've had to do like intricate cuts for the heaters. I don't know if this is just because it's a quirky 90s van, but like we've had to do like some bending of metals to get wood plates in. We've
The
had
hole
to,
right there in the floor.
We've had to cut holes here because there's bolts that came through the chassis. There's all these little things, like, you know, we've got a lot of chrome trim, like this for example, that now needs new holes drilling. It needs spraying black because we want to try and de-chrome everything inside. So it's the little bits. Yes, maybe we're going a little bit extra, but it's our home. It's going to be our home, so we want it to be nice. But I think that's the main takeaway from this. There's a lot more to do than you think.
And when you think it's not a lot, it takes a while.
Yeah, so just give yourself plenty of time. I mean, we could put way more time into this as well. It's not like we've been at it 10 hours every single day. We're doing it at our leisure. But yeah, if you want to enjoy it, just remember there's more than you think.
Check things off one at a time. Welcome to day 5,000,000. Okay, so today we got started a little late, had a slow morning, but that's okay. It was well needed because yesterday we did so much for the van. What did we do? We cut all of the plywood that we're going to do on the sides. We finished gluing down the floors. The plywood actually took a really long time to cut, so thanks to my wonderful husband, he did all the cutting. So that's all done. We wanted to get all of that done so we could install it today. A couple things today we need to do: painting. Because we are going to board up the windows for privacy reasons, we're gonna paint one side of the board black, just so people on the outside don't really see anything on the inside. If you see a boarded up window of a van, it's kind of more obvious that you're living in it. So we're gonna do that today. So lots of painting and spray painting, so I'm really excited because I love to do that. And yeah, hopefully by the end of the day you'll see lots of wood everywhere and it'll look more like a van conversion, which is really exciting. So yeah, let's get started.